Hello everybody, Super Tim 101 here, and welcome back to another Mad Monday. This is where I can go over Marauders, Mad Cats, Mad Dogs, and all sorts of other Mad Mechs. And today we're going to be going over the Marauder II, specifically the Marauder II Alpha, which is the hero variant of the Inner Sphere Marauder II Assault Mech, 100-ton Assault Mech. And as you probably know at this point, I love me some Marauders, and the Alpha is no different. Now, as the hero mech, it does have some lore behind it, which I appreciate. From what I understand, the Alpha is basically the hero mech that is an homage to the Wolf's Dragoons, which first featured the Marauder II Assault Marauder. It initially was in their Zeta Battalion, but then spread through the entire Alpha Regiment, which is why I think this is called the Alpha, because it was in the Wolf's Dragoons Alpha Regiment. So, also, Jamie Wolf's, the leader of the Wolf's Dragoons' son, Mackenzie Wolf, piloted a Marauder II during the clan invasion. So, it kind of fits with the Wolf's Dragoons lore there. The Marauder II is, like I said, a 100-ton assault mech. It is a little bit limited by some of its hardpoints. The Alpha in particular has a little bit of a interesting spread of hardpoints, but it's got some really cool quirks and some really cool capabilities. There's a lot of different things you can run on it, a lot of different things that will work on the Alpha. So with that all said, let's jump into the mech lab. So let's start with just looking at the quirks real quick. We've got UAC jam chance of minus 20%, which is pretty good. UAC jam duration minus 30%, which is also very nice. Flat cooldown rate of minus 10%. Flat heat of minus 10%, range of plus 10%, and velocity of plus 25%. So it has some really good quirks for UACs, as well as some good flat quirks for everything. Now you can run quite a few things on the MAD Alpha. You can run lasers with like UAC10s and MRMs. You could run PPCs because it gets the 25% velocity bonus. But what I saw when I first checked this mech out was basically a better way to run what I usually run on my 4L, and that is sort of a long-range AC and ER large laser sniper. And the reason for that is I can run the Ultra AC2s instead of the regular AC2s, keep the ER large lasers, and have those UAC quirks work on these Ultra AC2s. Now, that way I could run the sort of the more traditional build on the 4L, which is the 2ER PPC and the 2 Gauss. And this still gets me basically the same sort of thing. I do lose ECM, but it has a higher burst damage capability with the UACs. It is a lot hotter with a heat management of 1.27, which is like 1.4 if you take out this jump jet. But I can run a little bit more ammo, can still shoot lots of rounds down range, has really good range. You find a little perch to sit on, and you have all the time in the world to just shoot at your opponents. And also, just look at the armor values of this. 115 in the side torsos, 171 in the center torso. I shaved down the legs a lot, but I still get 80 with skills on the legs. And in quick play, your leg armor isn't as important. I do run a light engine 330, which gets you to 53.4, so it's a pretty decent speed for a 100-ton assault mech. But yeah, so this is basically a long-range sniper. You do lose, like I said, you do lose the ECM, but it still gets the job done for what you need it to do. And then when you have to go in and sort of brawl, like I often do with my MAD 4L, even with just the AC2s, you have the ability to double tap the Ultra AC2s and push rounds down a little bit faster. So that is the build. Let's jump into the skills and see what we're running. Quite a lot into firepower. We've got the laser duration because the ERLLs are a big part of your arsenal. Magazine capacity, you want as many rounds as possible. Velocity, like your rounds, because of the innate velocity bonus of the mech and the velocity skills, your rounds go really fast, which is nice. You could run ERPPCs on this and get pretty good rounds as well, but I like the heat and the tonnage of the ER larges. But it is hot, so full heat gen, full range, and a little bit into cooldown. I had experimented with a lot more, but I ended up going just a little bit. Because of the heat, you don't want it. You don't want the fire lasers quite as much. It's kind of seems counterintuitive, but that's kind of how it works. And the cooldown of the UAC2s are already really good. Full armor hardening and skeletal density. Full cool run and heat containment. 1 seismic sensor. 60% radar deprivation. I did run advanced zoom. I'm trying to get better at using advanced zoom, so I'm starting it on this mech, and here we are. So I put 1 point into advanced zoom, and then the double cool shot and 1 UAV. So that is the build. It is just a great mech. I love this mech. It can do so much. It can absorb damage. It can even push, given its armaments. The UAC2s, when you fire them and double tap them, because it has the 20% jam chance reduction and then the 30% jam cooldown, like even if you jam, you're not going to be jammed for very long. You can really kind of do that cockpit shake on your opponents and really disorient them. So it's a lot of fun to play. With all that said, let's jump into a game, and I hope you enjoy. We might need to keep an eye on the saddle, because if they push over, they can easily get our base.
I'm watching.
I don't hear it. I don't see any of them, so my fear is that they are pushing over the saddle. Or through tunnel.
There's 2. They're not
There's a couple looking at the saddle.
Target spotted.
You over there.
Target spotted.
Target
Target
acquired.
spotted. Affirmative. Target spotted.
Okay. Ow.
Target spotted.
I'm getting Goss from the island. Yeah.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
I don't know if I want to keep looking this direction.
Target spotted.
Yes.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
There is a direwolf
Target spotted. Assistance.
Gauss on
Target
the island.
spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Need assistance.
There's a UCM Timby, Charlie 6.
Target
Or
spotted.
pushing through the tunnel.
New target
They came out
acquired.
Delta 6.
Target
New
spotted.
target
Need
acquired.
assistance.
Golf.
Target spotted.
CT on golf.
Target spotted. Need assistance. Target spotted.
There's a Marauder here as well, back of the tunnel.
Affirmative.
They're halfway through already.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted. Target spotted.
Coming out now.
UAV
Couple flights.
activated. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target
spotted.
acquired.
Guys, they're very split up. Let's pull back and cover the tunnel.
Need assistance.
There is a mislinks that went last seen corner of Charlie 6, Delta 7.
Target spotted.
Base is being captured.
Target spotted.
That's probably that mislinks back on our base.
Need assistance.
Yeah, I'm trying to poke him. He's got an Atlas supporting him.
At the base?
In the tunnel.
Oh yeah, there's at least 3 in the tunnel.
Base is being captured.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target
Base
spotted.
is being captured.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Right torso on Hotel Atlas.
Target spotted. Thanks.
Do we have any fast movers that can go help with the mislinks back in Delta
Target
7?
spotted.
I got it.
Oh, nice. Nicely done.
I'm like half a touch away.
Alright, I've got the most armor here. I can push the tunnel a little bit.
Target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
And I'm coming in Delta 5, Charlie 5.
ET in India. Oops, sorry for walking in front. I'm big and slow and lumbering.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Warning incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Warning incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Left torso critical damage. Warning incoming missile. Right critical damage. Left leg critical damage. Center torso critical damage. Override
I will find us.
heat level critical. New target.
Turn around, Charlie 5.
Ultra autocannon ammo at 25%.
CT on there.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
We've got an Assault Echo 5 as well. Probably LRMs.
I'm a touch away from death here.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target
Right
spotted.
torso destroyed. Left arm destroyed. Right arm critical damage.
Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah, we try. It's a good try, guys.
Actually.
Nice damage. Not bad. So I just wanted to do a quick recap of that game, and although we didn't win, it was a lot of fun. I did top damage in the whole game, and I really felt like it showcased what this mech can do. It can shoot from long range, like I was doing when I was trading with that direwolf, and I really kind of pushed him off of his perch. The UACs weren't doing a whole lot of damage at that range, but just getting hit, like, oh crud, kind of pushed him off. If he was actually going to sit there and trade with me, he probably would have won those trades with the Gauss rifle. But perhaps I was disorienting him a little bit with the UAC2 hits, and maybe just couldn't see very well. So that was kind of cool. It could showcase the range of that, and also like it can absorb damage. It took over 1,000 damage in that match. It was a lot of fun. So pushing the Atlas, double tapping the UX, getting that damage in. Honestly, the team just wasn't able to push out the rest of the damage. It was a pretty close match, but we were all really beat up at the end of that game, and they just had a little bit more armor, a little bit more speed, and could land their shots a little bit better. So it was a lot of fun though, and I think we did pretty good for what it was. I probably could have made a few better decisions in terms of what to do in the tunnel, perhaps, but it was still a great game. So that is the Marauder II Alpha. I really suggest this mech. It is a lot of fun. It is tanky. It can throw damage downrange. You can build it with missiles. You can build it with ERPPCs. It's pretty versatile. So that is Mad Monday. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. And if you like this content, consider hitting that subscribe button. Thanks. Have a great day.